What's up, it's Coach Slack. Welcome to Hoopz Guide. So we're going to talk about why you don't have the green light in games and why certain players do. And whenever you do something, if you shoot a shot, you're sitting on the bench if you miss it. If you made one mistake, you're sitting on the bench. And this is the biggest thing that makes players confused is why, right? It's why. A lot of players don't really understand it because from a coach's perspective, it's a little bit different. So let's go ahead and break it down. Why certain players have the green light. There are sometimes when a player has the green light, they're just good. They're just better than you. That's why they got the green light. I would want the best player on my team to have the green light too, right? And you can say, well, they turn the ball over all the time and blah, 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 blah. But they're still the best player on the team. So it's like, would you rather have, Draymond shooting the last shot or Kevin Durant? That's basically how that is. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes there's players that have the green light and they shouldn't. And that's the coach's fault. And you're like, what's going on? Because this guy sucks. He sucks. But he can do whatever he wants. He can play freely. He can turn the ball over 20 times, still not sit on the bench. And you're like, what's going on? The thing with that is, I can't really say what it is 100%, but I know a big part of that is confidence. That guy got confidence in what he's doing. He got confidence, like, I should have the ball. I am that good. Even though he ain't that good. And he should probably get a reality check, but that confidence rubs off. And he might shoot 10 shots, but he gonna make one of them. And the coach feels that confidence from him, so he's gonna let him shoot those 10 shots. Is that the right way of doing things? No. But the thing is, that confidence also rubs off on your team too. Not everybody on the team, but certain players on the team will follow that guy, will listen to that guy, because it looks like he knows what he's talking about. It looks like he knows what he's doing. He has so much confidence in what he's doing that you think he's going to make it happen. In the last couple seconds in the game, I'm going to give this guy the ball, even though he probably shouldn't have it. So that's that whole green light situation. The reason why you don't get that free play, and it's red light automatically. Like, as soon as you get off the bench, it's yellow light. It's yellow light. Like, let me see what they gonna do. Let me see if they gonna look it up before I take them out. And the biggest thing about that is the reason why that happens. The reason why that happens is majority of the time, for one, it is the confidence thing. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect anybody else to believe in you? Number two is if you're doing something, like say you shoot a shot and you miss, right? Well, every single time I see you play, you kind of like, you don't really show me anything as a coach, and when we do give you the ball, you turn it over, or you pass it. You pass it when you could shoot it. Certain things like that. That's showing me that you don't want to score. That's one thing for more of the role players. I know you guys do that a lot because I used to do it when I was in high school. Another thing is for the more star players, like they had that star quality about them and you're just waiting to break out and show the coach. The biggest thing for you is you got to break out. When you get those open shots, you got to hit them, period. And I know it's frustrating to get in a game, and only play 2 minutes. But if you're not giving it all you got, if you're not showing the coach anything, it's kind of the same thing for you. Then why would I keep you on the floor? If my star player, is doing what they're supposed to be doing, they're making shots. Yeah, they threw a few turnovers, but that's expected out of them. For a coach, they expect that out of them. It's like, oh, they'll make it up, because they have the go-ahead. You don't have the go-ahead yet. So you can't make dumb mistakes, right? And I always say the best way to stay on the floor is to produce. Produce. Either you're going to score, you're going to get me buckets, right? You're going to get me rebounds. You're going to play some super hard defense. Or, you're going to do something for me so that I can keep you on the floor, right? So for majority of coaches, that's the thing. You got to produce. If you don't produce and you don't have confidence, then everything kind of just goes down the toilet. So when you don't look to score, there's a lot of kids that don't look to score. There's a lot of kids that, kind of jog back on defense. There's a lot of kids that aren't trying to get those rebounds. That stuff matters more than you think. And then once you do get the go-ahead, to keep that go-ahead, it's about consistency. If you just got the green light, like you just got it last game, right? And the coach is letting you off the leash a little bit. And you say, go ahead and do your thing, right? And then you mess it up. That's not consistent. He's going to start pulling back and start putting you back on yellow light. So you got to be consistent with it at the same time. I was watching the No Chill podcast with Gilbert Arenas. And they were talking about training and, how to train, and also coaching. With certain coaches, you can't do certain things, and that's just what it is. You can't really, they're going to get on you for, doing too much. They're going to get on you. There's certain coaches going to get on you for doing too little, right? You have to find your game and fine tune it to that system. I appreciate you guys for watching. This is Hoopz God.